bring all of your ninjas and the technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity. Flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. Behold the church of the ghetto, feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer for they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress of gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since birth, pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world, and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. My name is Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, if you see this man in the dark alley, run for your life. He will beat you up, throw you in the trunk of your own car, drive you to your job, and beat you up in front of all your coworkers. He is the green-eyed bandit. He fights people. Sometimes he fights people. He's your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can whoop your dirty ass. The one and only Roosevelt, the fighter. What's happening?
Man, it's 3 weeks until fight day. And I'm ready, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm real ready.
Oh, man, 3 weeks till you can put your hands on somebody. Oh, man, tell the people about what you got going on.
Yeah, man. So this will be my first official MMA fight coming up in the end of this month, February 27th in New York City, New York. I'm coming home, and I'm putting somebody to sleep, man. Yeah, man. I looked up some of the stuff on this guy. I haven't seen any videos, nothing. But right now, he is 2-0 in amateur and MMA.
Okay.
Young guy. So I'm just gonna get in there and just play my game, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna work my game, work my magic. Get in there. Like we said, no knockouts are allowed on me. If he get a tap, cool. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Can't always fight against a submission, but I'm a hold my own and not get knocked out. I'm either going to knock him out or put him to sleep, one or the other. And he gonna be drooling by the end of the night. Let's let you know that.
All right, man, you George Foreman in this fight, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen. Listen, I'm gonna do like George Foreman. If I lose, I'm just gonna go home, give me a bucket of chicken. I don't even know why I'm in here with these young boys.
Yeah, he's gonna cry in the car. Oh man, Listen, we got a special guest in the house. He is one of the best damn crew now. He is an extraordinary chef. His dishes will leave you wanting more, leave you drooling. This man is from Eastern North Carolina. He is a barbecue pit master. The one and only Chef Chop Marcus Cofield. What's happening, Chop?
What's up? What's up? How y'all people's doing? Good to be back.
We can't see you, man. Are you inside the grill right now? Why is it so dark?
Dark.
Yeah, all we see is blackness. Keep
darkness.
I am a chocolate. I am a very chocolate brother. Is that better?
No, it's no video at all.
Oh, it ain't no video.
No,
yeah,
man.
You might need to turn your video off and turn it back on.
No, still nothing.
Still nothing. Yeah.
Another one of those technical difficulties that we seem to always have on the show nowadays.
It's all good. Go out and come back in, my brother.
All right, I'm about to do that.
Well, listen, beautiful people, we got one hell of a show for you. I can't wait to kind of dig my teeth into it. There's been a lot that's happened over this weekend, and that happened on Monday Night Raw. We're gonna get into that in a minute, but yeah, man. Roosevelt, what events you got coming up?
This Saturday, I'm returning to Mount Pleasant, North Carolina, to Square Circle Champions. Man, I'm gonna get out there and get busy. They got a stipulation on me, man.
A stipulation.
I'm supposed to be fighting JAC for the title.
Okay.
JAC said that I am not fighting for the title until I win against this mystery opponent that he set for me. And his words verbatim: if Victor Andrews does not win this match, he can never get a title shot. I don't know who the mystery opponent is, but trust and cool believe he better be ready, or she better be ready, or they better be ready. It better be ready. I don't care if it's a bear. It better be ready, man. And then next week, I'm going down to Tampa for a couple of days. Got something special cooking up down there. I'm not going to reveal what's going on yet, but something special is going to be cooking up, man. And then just getting ready for the fight. And then, I also got a show coming up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, February 21st for AWWA, our boy Vikram. So I'm going out there to go and work out there in Pittsburgh, and then get ready for this fight in the end of the month, man. Oh, you're on mute. Can't hear you.
I'm on mute, and I'm telling you to unfreeze your face. I don't see nothing but teeth. That's it. Don't mind the technical difficulties, y'all. That's part of the fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just teeth and closed eyes. That's all I see.
Look, listen, at least they're white and clean.
At least they white and clean. You're right. They could be not there. Yeah, I've seen that definitely. Oh man. Well, look, we got Chop back on. What's happening, Chef?
How you, man? Like I said, thank you for having me back on. Number one fan over here. So yeah.
Man, you already know you family, man. I had to have you back on here, man, so you can talk some wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what just happened?
Oh, listen, you just had, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what just.
All right, well, just talk through it. You just had an event this year, man, earlier on this year. Can you talk about it real quick?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
You had a culinary experience earlier this year.
My birthday dinner. So yeah.
Yeah, your birthday dinner. Yeah.
So for my birthday, I just wanted to have a dinner party. You know what I'm saying? Introduce people to the other side of Chop House Barbecue and Catering, which is not barbecue. A lot of people don't know. We started off as a catering company first, and I always did barbecue, but it was more so about catering at first, and then I decided to take the barbecue a little bit more serious, or dig back into my roots. But no, the dinner party was a dinner party for myself, turning 39. Something I just wanted to do. Was one of my bucket lists. What was the menu, man? I'm trying to think. What was it? Gosh, it was lamb. We had lamb chops, honey garlic skillet chicken, honey jalapeno Brussels sprouts, mashed potatoes, and Caesar salad with smoked shrimp, smoked butter garlic shrimp actually. And we sold 35 tickets, so I sold out my tickets. I only wanted to do 35. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like I was like expecting, and I was like, I'm cool with selling 5 tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my first event. So I'm like, if I sell 5 tickets, I'm cool with that. But we end up pushing it to 35. We sold all 35. And we also gave away a couple things, little gift bag, the barbecue sauce that we make, also our fried okra seasoning. So that was a part of the gift bag, and a 10% off their next purchase from Chop House, Barbecue and Catering, whether it's either coming to the food truck or having us doing a catering event for them. So it was pretty dope. We're gonna run another one. Supposed to been doing one in February, but we're gonna push it back to March. Got a couple things going on in February, so stay tuned. But yeah, so we're gonna push it back to March right now.
Absolutely,
and
man.
It'll be something that we do. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear.
Okay. Yeah. Go out and come back in. Both of y'all. Damn it, I'm having all kind of issues. Yeah, go out, come back in for both of you. Yeah. But yeah, I heard a lot of great things, man, and Chef Marcus definitely had a lot of influencers talking about his food and raving about his food, and it's gotten quite a few views, man. So if you haven't had the opportunity to have Chop House Barbecue in your life, you know what I'm saying? He usually goes in Durham, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go and get you some Chop House barbecue.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I'm up here raving about your barbecue.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I heard everything you said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna run another one back in March. Like I said, we just ain't figured out the date yet. This menu, not sure what menu gonna be yet. Might thinking about doing a surf and turf. So yeah, a couple options.
All right. I'm excited about that, man. Like I said, man, you had a lot of influencers that were putting videos up, raving about how good the menu was and how good the food was. And as a chef, man, how important is it for you to get feedback about your food?
Very important, man. I love, man. I love all my content creators. I appreciate them. You know, and one thing about content creators, they're gonna tell you the truth. If it ain't good, it ain't good. If it hit, it hit. I've had a couple of them tell me, you know, what some things that wasn't good. So, you know, I improved on. Took some things off the menu, added some things to it. So shout out to all my favorite content creators.
Absolutely.
So yeah, but critiquing your food, man, I enjoy it. I tell my people all the time, they come to the truck or whether they come in or at a catering, like, keep it real with me. If it's nasty, let me know. Please let me know. And what can I do to improve it?
You're on mute, Brian.
Absolutely, man. It's just one of those things. Listen, Roosevelt, can you please do the due diligence and introduce the villain?
No. Y'all already know how this man get down, man. He listen, he's been the guru that won't predict whether or not I'm going to get signed. I don't know what's taking him so long. What he waiting for? What you waiting for, LP? What you waiting for? I got beef with you. I got a whole lot of beef with you, man. Okay, all right. You've been doing a lot of predictions, but you ain't predict nothing about me getting signed, hitting no lottery or nothing. What's the deal, bro? What's up? We family. We family. We real family. I want to know what the problem is. What's going on?
I can't even get a lottery to win for myself.
See how black people do. I'm talking about me. He talking about himself.
Hey, I'm in the lab. I'm gonna make it happen. I got you.
All right. We got the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. LP is in the house. Hey man, what you got going on? How's everything coming together with the fashion event?
Oh, it's coming, man. Now the snow kind of slowed me up a little bit from some announcements I was going to make, but now that that's finally out the way, I'm playing catch up so I can start dropping stuff Monday. I plan to start dropping some let the full cat out of the bag on Monday. But it's and this crazy weather will have me behind. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, look, let's go ahead and get into it, fellas. I mean, we've had an action-packed weekend, and the Royal Rumble just happened. You know how we do this, man. Each and every show, we got to give it a grade. Beautiful people, prepare yourself. We're going back to school.
Excuse me, class. Class. Shut up!
All right, let's do this. I just want to make sure, Chop, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let's do it, man. What grade from A to F would you give Royal Rumble?
Give it like a C.
Ooh, C?
C.
Okay.
C, B. Definitely not an A. Nowhere. A B.
So a C or a B? It's a CB?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay. All right. Well, now why would you give it a B? What made the show a B for you?
I'm gonna tell you what I liked about the show.
Yeah, what went right?
Everything else, it was like trash. The Women's Royal Rumble, for one, we got no surprises. But shout out to Lash Legend, Soul Ruka, and what's my girl, Lola Vice. Like they made the Women's Royal Rumble. That was about the only good thing I liked about that. Now I didn't like the fact that they was booing Lash Legend, which I do know why, but that's another story. I did like the AJ Styles and Gunther match. It was a good match. I didn't like the outcome. The Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, that could have just been like a regular Monday Night Raw match. Like that was trash. And the Men's Royal Rumble, no more surprises, you know what I'm saying? But Oba, Evans, Trick Williams, to me, those were the highlights. I didn't like how they had Jay Uso doing all this daggone yeeting. I'm a huge Jay fan. All this yeeting. So you ain't even get to see Brock Lesnar getting thrown out the ring while my boy got his whole music going. Like, that was crazy. But yeah, I give it a B. I give it a B. I ain't like, I didn't like when Gunther came back out. Like, I'd rather y'all put Finn Balor back out there than have Gunther come back out.
Oh man. Well, let's go to the Gunther lover in the group. LP,
Yeah.
What did you think about the Royal Rumble? What grade would you give it?
I'll give it a D, to be perfectly honest. Like,
Woo, a D?
I mean, to be okay. So when it comes to wrestling and come to WWE, your three big pay-per-views: WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and the Royal Rumble. All the rest of the pay-per-views really don't mean, they mean stuff, but they don't mean stuff. Those are the big three. So if you're going to put on a great show, and this is officially the road to WrestleMania after Rumble, so it gotta be a great show. Like, it gotta be a fun show with all the callbacks, all that crazy kind of stuff. But it gotta be a good show. And I just really, there wasn't a moment that I got like hyped on watching it. And that's what I like to see with a Royal Rumble, especially when it comes down to the last four. I like to see, to not know where it's headed. I mean, when it got down to the end, you pretty much knew it was going to be Roman. Like, there wasn't no doubt in my mind that Gunther was going to pull off that win, no matter what. It wasn't no surprise. So just like when Cody Rhodes won it, in 2022, I think he won it in 22 or 23. Whatever.
It was back to back.
Yeah, and you knew Cody was going to win. So when it's like that, it's to me, it's just not no fun for the Rumble. And then they didn't tell no stories. They had a perfect opportunity to have Oba and Brock get into it and start a story. Like, there was no stories that came out of that, man, and just not even one.
Yeah,
like, they could at least did one. There wasn't no stories. Like, I don't know if you remember way back when Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle before they had that stuff. I think Shawn Michaels eliminated Kurt, or Kurt eliminated Shawn, or whatever. But that was the catalyst to start their story, and then they started going into all of that. So if they would have did it right, Open and Brock fighting, not even eliminating each other and fighting all the way backstage, that would have had everybody so freaking right. Why the writers couldn't have wrote that, I don't understand. But I knew I knew one of them was gonna eliminate each other. I knew that was gonna be it, but it didn't make it no big deal when it happened. I don't know. Like I said, it didn't do a lot for me.
Okay. Brutal honesty from the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, LP. Roosevelt, what did you think about this year's Royal Rumble?
Yeah, I gave it a C. I gave it a C while we were watching it. Because there was really nothing happening. The only thing that I saw, and I said it as we were watching the show, Brie Bella returning. I saw that coming. And as far as the men's, we had no surprise entrance on the men's Royal Rumble. Only surprise that came was Powerhouse Hobbs. Shout out to him, or Royce Keys as he's now called in WWE. I did not see that happening, especially with him coming straight from AEW straight to WWE and already going on to a major pay-per-view for the main roster. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do with him now, because it's like, why would you put him on the main roster pay-per-view and send him to NXT? That's going to be crazy. It's going to be very weird. I did like the representation. We did have some representation, did we not, LP? We had a lot of color. We had a lot of color in the men's rumble. So that was really dope. And then the moments. I think the moments is what saved the Royal Rumble, especially the moment with Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Obafemi with all their battles they had in NXT. The moment with let me do something real quick. I don't know who's raising these men now, but if you slap me in my mouth, I'm not going to turn around and help you beat somebody up. I'm going to slap you back at some point. I'm going to punch you back in the mouth. Jey Uso went to go do his yeet with Roman Reigns, and Roman was like, all right, let's do it. Let's run it back. Let's do it. And the minute he got ready to do it, he popped him in the mouth, and then Jey was gone. And then there was a moment between Roman and Jacob Fatu, and I got on the edge of my seat because I was like, I want to see this. I want to see what's going to happen with this. This is going to be interesting. And then Cody jumped in the way and then beat up Jacob, and then him and Roman had a moment. And then here comes Jey Uso helping Roman beat up Cody. Didn't even try to punch him back or nothing. You a sucker for that. You a sucker for that. You a sucker for that. Ain't no way in the world. At least after they did the 1D on Cody, I'd have popped Roman right in the mouth. Because I'd have been like, yes, you thought it was sweet, but it's not. Like, for real though? For real.
Yeah. That was
and then the botches with Brock Lesnar, and then I hate to call it botches, but the moments where Brock Lesnar was not trying to sell nothing or try to do nothing. It was a moment with Obafemi when he ran from him. He ran from Obafemi. I don't give a damn what nobody said. He ran from him. The moment Oba's getting ready to clothesline the shit out of his ass. And then the no sell with Ilya Dragunov with the machine gun chops. I didn't see the purpose of that. And then he forcefully threw the man out the ring. So I give it a C.
Oh, tough crowd. I think I'm gonna have to agree with you fellas on this, man. I think this show was a C show. It wasn't a lot of excitement around it. First of all, it was only 4 matches on the card.
Every
I think
PLE
that
we've been in the last couple months have only been 4 matches.
really,
Yeah.
that's
Saturday
crazy. I
Night Main
wonder
Event,
why
4
they
matches.
have. I wonder why they condensed it like that.
No idea.
Bruce Pritchard said the reason why they did it is because less is more. that came out of Bruce Pritchard's mouth, which doesn't make
put on a 2-3 hour show with with less talent.
He said more.
Because Royal Rumble was damn near 4 hours.
Saturday Night Main Event is 50 minutes, and they only got four matches.
Yeah, I feel like it was a lot more talking and commercials being introduced into the product. The Royal Rumble itself, man, it wasn't a bad show, but it was a couple of things that you noticed, like, hey, I'm not really enjoying this the way I used to. You know what I'm saying? There were a few surprises, or supposed to be surprised. I popped when I saw Powerhouse Hobbs, and I talked about him on the show, on the Watch Party show. Shout out to Powerhouse Hobbs. Me and Roosevelt had the opportunity to meet him last year at the Palms during WrestleMania weekend, and when I'm not one of those guys who like, oh man, I see somebody, I'm like, oh, I gotta get a picture with him. I'm not that type of dude. But in this situation, I was like, you know what? Should I ask for Powerhouse Hobbs? Just talk to him. Roosevelt like, yeah, go ahead, talk to him. So I walked up to him. He was on the phone with his daughter at the time, and he told his daughter to hold on so he can talk to us, man. And I ain't gonna never forget that. I thought that was a dope moment. He took a picture with us and everything, and not a lot of people would do that. You know what I'm saying? So he got my respect for doing that shit because he ain't had to. You know what I'm saying? So I was excited to see Powerhouse Hobbs. I think that he had a great intro. The man had fire and everything. You know what I'm saying? The song was dope. The going from the Powerhouse Hobbs to Royce Keys, which is not a bad name. It's a dope name when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a street dude. You know what I'm saying? But Powerhouse Hobbs, he didn't get the pop or reaction that people thought he was going to get. I kind of think that he did, but the fans there probably didn't know who he was. But you did hear some AEW chants in the back, so that was kind of cool. And he did have some moments there. Hopefully they put some stock in him. Obafemi definitely made an impression. Obafemi was like from the intro, from the intro to the time he left, he made an impression, and that's what you need to see. Shout out to the boy Javon Evans, man. Lasted like 40 plus minutes.
47 minutes. He was the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble.
Iron Man of the Royal Rumble, man. At how old is it? Like 21, 22 years old? 21. Shout out to Javon Evans, man. He made history on his first Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope.
2 years in the company.
2 years in the company, and that's how you make an impact. Trick Willie came in, and Michael Cole talked about his lemon pepper steppers that he didn't have on. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Trick Willie, I thought he was going to do more. He really didn't do much. He came in, the intro was dope, and then he kind of got lost in the muddle.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody do anything? Do anybody remember a spot from Trick Williams?
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, but he made an impression on the higher ups, and I think they are going to put some stock in Trick Williams, man, because that boy's money. I saw that there were some spots that could have been filled. You know what I'm saying? The shout out to La Parka spot. But that won't freaking La Parka. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did La Parka get that?
See, though. It was
when did he get that skinny and tall? You know what I'm saying?
It was
Ain't he like 70? What's going on?
So supposedly he's like the third one or like the second one.
Man, don't nobody care about no clone La Parka. You know how many people could have filled that spot?
They're like, they was like, I guess he passed it. The original La Parka like passed it down to somebody and something like that. But it was, I ain't care for it. That La Parka, yeah, I ain't care for it.
Bro, you could have gave
like TNA's suicide. There's more than one suicide.
Man, we already got that whole gimmick with the the El Americano dude. You know what I'm saying? We already get that gimmick is already filled. You know what I'm saying? They could have put anybody. Dragon Lee could have filled that spot. You know what I'm saying? Finn Balor could have filled that spot. Carmelo Hayes could have filled that spot. You know what I'm saying? Either one of the Street Profits could have filled that spot. Kofi Kingston could have filled that spot.
Yeah, but we still got to have a couple of fun entrances, and I think that him and the Iguana was supposed to have been. They should have had they should have had Daunt the Clown. They want to bring back somebody old. At least he with WWE. People would have remembered it. They could have had
Truth.
Huh?
Put
No, I'm
Truth in
talking
that
about nostalgia. They didn't have no comedy act. You know, Santino was last year. Like, you know what I'm saying? That didn't bring nobody. So I think that those two spots were supposed to be, but they just wasted them on the Iguana guy and fucking Lil Parker. I promise you, only a handful of people.
It's saying LP, be honest. They wasted that spot on Gunther. Be honest.
They did.
They wasted that spot on Gunther, bro.
So let me tell you,
Here comes the logic. Let's go. Let's get into it.
It's funny you brought it up because when we watched it live, you said normally when you have matches, you don't never come back. But I told you that always happened. So I don't know if you guys remember I don't remember what Royal Rumble was because I just rewatched it on YouTube. Because Brock had a match and Brock lost. Brock came in number 30 and won that year. I can't remember what year it was, but it's on YouTube because I just watched it the other day. And just when I watched, I said, "Oh shit! I'm about to tell Brian," because I knew that a lot of people have been in the Rumble that had matches prior. So I think with them putting Gunther in there, they was trying to tease a moment like that, so you wouldn't think that Roman was going to win automatically. So that's what I think they did, and whether people really pick up on that or whatever, because when you seen Gunther coming in that late, you already was like, "Oh my God, they about to give it to Gunther." So they was kind of trying to take you off of thinking it was going to be Roman. That's what I think they did it. Because who else could they brought out? Even if they brought out Jericho, which is not going to fucking happen. I wish they stopped this Jericho shit. But let's say it was Jericho. Like I said before, bringing Jericho back just to lose to Roman at the end would have been pointless. So, you know, I think Gunther was the good distractive move.
I could see your logic in that, but I completely disagree. Like I say, man, you could have fit a lot of talent in those spots, man. And I know a lot of people was like, "Damn, what about me?" I know a lot of people. It was like, "Hey, yeah, I could have filled that spot." You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, I think that there were some breakout performances. I think that, you know, the introduction of an LP. I know we were long critics, and you said multiple times that Triple H does not care about black people, like the Kanye West, Donald Trump. I mean, not George W. Bush speech. You know what I'm saying? But this was probably the blackest Royal Rumble in history.
Because he trying to beat the Alec. No, you know what?
This was a black ass Rumble.
History, because once again, I swear I'm gonna be a WWE historian. I be watching old shit all the time, because that's the only joy I get out of wrestling. But there was one point in time, Booker T, Kofi, Mark Henry, R-Truth. Like, there was times when there was like Shelton Benjamin. There was time when there was like 7, 8 black guys in the Rumble. They didn't never last. Bobby Lashley. It's been one that been like 7 or 8. So it just seems
like
that way.
this.
No,
like this.
Count the numbers. Who you have? Obafemi, Trick Williams, Javon Evans. Who else?
Royce Keys.
Is that it?
What are y'all counting Samoans?
For the men's.
Triple H count them as one of us.
Who?
Yeah.
Triple H counts the Samoans as one of us. So
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Nope. That's really only 4 black people. So we've had more black people in the men's rumble than that.
Well, I'm talking about overall because the women's, you had Kalani Jordan. You also had Lash Legend. You had
Lola Vice and Soul Ruka.
Lola Vice, Soul Ruka. I know Lola Vice is Latina, but Soul Ruka. What's the other girl name? Start with a K.
Kalani
Jordan. Yeah.
He's still
you had the Bella twins. You had the Bella twins, and they Latinas. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of representation from, the culture out there. It was dope. It was dope to see. I did like that part. I can't be mad because we've been critical about that, and now he like, oh, y'all want blackness? Here you go. He called up Sean. Sean, give me all your black stars. Give me all the blackest ones. Give them to me.
Yeah, but don't drink that grape Kool-Aid with all the sugar in it. He just did that shit like I told y'all at the beginning, because with the exception of one, none of them made it to the Final Four. Like I used to say that about Kofi Kingston. All that stuff Kofi Kingston used to always do, jump from tables and all that stuff. Kofi Kingston never even made it to the Final Four. So Shelton Benjamin, he has a horrible list when it comes to the Rumbles. But he'll be in there, do something crazy, and then he'll get his ass thrown out. So don't drink the Kool-Aid too much. My personal thoughts is they got too many stars right now to push everybody at one time. Like you just got Oba Femi that's getting his push. Y'all brought Powerhouse Hobbs. He got to be going to NXT because they can't push him and Oba Femi. They too similar. They can't push unless they're gonna put them on SmackDown or whatever. But they already got enough stars they're not pushing already. So bringing all of these new stars, I don't know. I think everybody don't need to be coming up at the same time.
They need another segment. It's too many.
Or more matches. Stop having 4 matches in 3 hours. That's crazy when you think about it. That's crazy. You spend all that money to see. That's like going to NBA now. You spend all that money to go see LeBron James. He talking about load management. He's sitting out tonight.
Yeah, man. But I think that the Royal Rumble did what it was supposed to do. It bridged another relationship between Saudi Arabia and their backers and the WWE. So I know that we're going to see more events there. I know they got the WrestleMania that's going to happen next year in Saudi Arabia, man. And the experience that they gave the fans that were there, and I know a lot of people were talking about the outdoor displays that they had on the grounds. But the fact that they threw up a whole stadium in 30 days is insane. That is ingenuity. They worked without. They legit had to work without lunch breaks. 30 days is incredible. You know what I'm saying? So I like the Saudi crowd, man. It's dope. We were looking in the front. I was like, it's a lot of kids in the front row, and they had green shirt guy on the other side. They was like, nah, you're not. No, the kids are going to be. You might see on the other side. yeah. But I think that they put on a great event. Saudi Arabia, they were a great host. You know what I'm saying? And then nobody's talking about the fireworks show that went on for damn near 10 minutes. The fireworks was the best part of it. Like the whole city just lit up with fireworks. I've never seen a whole city just shoot off fireworks off the buildings. 10 buildings, it's just fireworks going off. And I'm like, oh, that's dope. So they put on a hell of a fireworks show and a great show. I mean, they had drones and everything. So as far as the host country, I think that they're probably one of the top countries that WWE is going to build that bridge and build that relationship with. So we'll see. And then, with the WrestleMania, man, how many people are actually going to go out to the WrestleMania? They did something that was really interesting is they put the LED panels, colored LED panels at each seat. And what that did was it kind of gave an illusion that was really cool, but it also made the seats look full, even though a lot of seats were not full, not because people weren't there. It's because I think a lot of people were split between outside and inside. And then you did have some seats. It's not a good thing when you have a main event and you have empty seats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no matter what the cause is, if the outdoor event was distracted from your actual event and made everybody go outside, I'm pretty sure they're gonna rethink the timing that they have that at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a huge event like they probably gonna do at WrestleMania, where you're gonna have thousands of people coming for that event. So yeah, we're gonna see how that is, man.
Monday Night Raw. Let's get the Monday Night Raw.
Let's do it.
Oba Femi went in there and whooped the Viking Raiders ass, bro. War Raiders, Viking Raiders, whatever. He went in there and whooped they ass and posed on them like he was a damn Dragon Ball Z character with a whole aura form
with the lights on it. That boy did the mongoose pose. My
guy's like,
I'll get it.
He whooped they ass, and I felt so bad for them because I was like, they didn't have to do them like that.
Yeah, they did a dirty.
They did. Yes, it was the worst. Like, you could have chose any other tag team besides them two, because supposedly them two are like the most aggression, I don't know what you want to call it, in the tag team division. But for him to come in there, toss them like they want nothing, like,
bro, like
one,
literally.
For one, you belittled them. You belittled them for one, and then for two, you made Oba look like give him the belt right now. Like, it ain't nothing gonna phase him. Like,
bro, might as well.
Too high up with that.
Might as well. Yeah, they rushed that a little too fast, because putting them with, like you said, with the War Raiders and just running through, like he picked up
Alwyn.
What's his name?
I don't know the names. I can't think of their name.
I know he slammed Ibar, because I know he had history with Ibar. No, Ibar is the one he threw.
Eric
is the one he threw. Yeah, Eric. He picked up Eric and just hummed his ass across the ring. Like, he was like, "Ugh, get out of my way," and then picked up Ibar, and then, because they had history, which makes sense. It didn't make sense if they had like a one-on-one, but for him to run through two big men like they was just me.
Let me tell you something. It's been a long time since we've seen power like that. Like, it's been a long time since we've seen somebody who is just like ungodly. Like, you don't want to face them. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my problem though, and I know a lot of people don't follow NXT and the main roster and whatever. But if you go back and look at Oba's matches on NXT, he lost to Ricky Saint, who's a lot smaller than me.
Yep.
He had a problem with Javon Evans at one point.
Yep.
They had matches who's smaller than me, and then you have him come on the main roster to run through the War Raiders, who are twice, maybe three times as big as I am, and now it's going to be a situation. Okay, well, what do you do with him next? Like Chop just said, you might as well just put the belt on him, because who's going to stop him on a one-on-one basis? Who's going to stop him, and what are they going to do to stop him?
I think that they have a good problem. You know what I'm saying? They now have more big men in WWE that are powerhouses at the same time. And it leads for a good dynamic, because you can build some of these guys up to be absolute monsters. You need monsters in your company. You know what I'm saying? You do. So Oba is one of those guys who is at first he's a breakout star. You know what I'm saying? From his character to his intro to his music to his clothing, like you're right. Put the belt on him now. What are you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? But obviously we're gonna do this whole Punk and Roman thing. I guess you have to. And then, I don't know what they're gonna do for him. I'm not sure what they're gonna do for Royce Keys. Poor Rusev, man. Just
he ready to go back. He ready to go back to AEW, man.
He ready to go back. He's like, why did I come here? Why did I come here?
Why was I even in the Royal Rumble? I don't remember him in the Royal Rumble, bro. I remember him coming out for the entrance. I don't even remember him getting eliminated. I don't know who eliminated him.
Obi.
Eliminated him?
Yeah.
But that's a good storyline down the road.
He was like Obi's like fourth elimination or something, like third or fourth. Right.
That's a good storyline down the line. You know what I'm saying? You could listen, if they do it right, man, they can build Oba Femi up to be a phenom of a wrestler, bro.
Where was Sheamus?
Sheamus wasn't in the Royal Rumble.
Sheamus won't.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of people that could have been there that won't. A lot of spots that were taken that couldn't. Let's talk about AJ Styles real quick, man. And AJ Styles' last match. I know we're going back to the Rumble, but I know I just want to talk about it real quick, man, because it just seemed like out of left field.
Let's put an emphasis on last match with WWE.
With WWE. Okay, all right. I'll take that. I'll take that. What did you guys feel about, them doing the match like that? And, and that being AJ Styles' last match?
I think the match was good. I'm just tired of them giving Gunther like all of these, like, what you want to call it? Like he going through like that RKO stage, Randy stage, when Randy used to be where they used to call Randy the Legend Killer or whatever.
Yeah, the Legend Killer. Yep.
I like the way Randy did it more than I did Gunther, because like it's like, what are you doing with Gunther? Because now he went from having a belt to like being this dude to like now you just like, all right, let's just pluck him, use him to beat up old wrestlers or you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, you ain't doing that with him now, because like, all right, AJ gone now, right? So now what you about to do with him?
They turned Gunther from the
like
most feared to the most.
They had like Monday night. All right, they had, he came out there Monday night, did the little AJ segment, but you had flipping Dragon Lee come out there to try to fight him. Come on, bro. That ain't no match for him. I'd rather have Royce Keys come running out to save the day or somebody. Like, you got to give him. Yeah, they don't know what they do. I don't think they know what to do with Gunther no more since he don't have the belt.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you talk real quick, LP. But I think they turned Gunther from the most feared to the most hated, and not in a good way. It's like forced Roman Reigns hate. You know what I'm saying? When they were forcing Roman Reigns on everybody in the beginning, and it's like, I don't like this feeling. I don't like this guy. It's more resentment and hate than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of hate. You know what I'm saying? And LP, I know we hating on your boy, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? What did you think about AJ Styles' last match in WWE, LP?
I mean, the match was good. I said it during the live. I'd rather AJ fought somebody else that was closer to his style versus Gunther. Like, so he could have put on a classic AJ style. This is his last match, but AJ really hasn't had a classic AJ match in a long time. If you grew up with AJ Styles in TNA like I did, when they used to have the X Division and shit like that, the stuff AJ Styles used to do was phenomenal. Like, no pun intended. Like, those X Division matches were like bananas.
You
So
could have. I'm sorry to cut you, but you could have threw AJ Styles versus Javon Evans. That would have been a good match.
yeah, I mean, and that could have been a quicker pace match.
Yeah.
I think when AJ retiring and they trying to give Gunther that cheap heat, that's why they made it Gunther. Because now they saying a lot of people thinking that WrestleMania is going to be Brock last match. So people are thinking that it's going to be Gunther versus Brock, which it really wouldn't even make sense to have Gunther beat Brock because Brock could beat Gunther. Like you know what I'm saying? When you really break it down and keeping it in their book, like Brock should be able to beat Gunther, and Brock losing to a sleeper hole. I can't recall if Brock probably tapped out when he was a heel and shit like that. But it ain't most of Brock matches ain't been those submission matches. Like even though he's from UFC, most of his matches are he a brawler, so that really wouldn't even make sense. And even if they did, it's not making Gunther a better heel. I think they're doing this because while Gunther is doing this, nobody is talking about him looking toward the belt. So it's like once again, it's another. You look this way, we're gonna do this over here. So as long as Gunther has this little thing going on, they have no reason to put him back in the title hunt. Because Gunther's not gonna be in the title hunt for a good minute. He's not gonna be in the title hunt probably until after WrestleMania. So they got to, if they don't do stuff with him, he's gonna be like all these other people, like Damian Priest. I think people are literally forgetting that this man had the belt how many years ago? Like how many years ago? Like what,
2 years ago, yeah.
Yes, this man was the champ 2 years ago. Now and look like they're about to turn him heel because I don't know if you noticed his tweet. He was talking shit about all these new wrestlers showing up. So I think they about to turn him. I think they about to turn him heel, which I think he's a better heel. Me personally, I don't like Damian Priest as a face. I just think he's a heel type character. But I think they're about to go that way with him, and I think he's going to end up having a story with Javon Evans or one of the new call-ups. I don't know who eliminated him during the Rumble, but I don't know if you saw the thing where there's a thing on YouTube where I guess whenever the wrestlers got done, they was getting driven, I guess, back on the go-karts, and they had different shit, and he was kind of talking shit when he was on his thing. So
was it Trick?
It might have been Trick Williams.
I think it might have been Trick that eliminated him.
Well, I guess
I wouldn't want to have Trick and Priest go against each other. You need to keep Trick a heel. And I'm with you though. I like Damian Priest more of a heel than I do a face though. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a heel. He got more aggression.
Was Trick Williams a heel when he's in NXT?
Yeah. He became when he was going out of NXT, he turned heel.
So right now, they ain't really said if he a face or heel. You can't really tell what he is. He ain't done nothing to say heel yet.
He hasn't, but he came out.
He's had moments.
He came out during Randy Orton's segment, and right now Randy is babyface. So I guess they kind of established him as a heel. They need to keep him heel. Yeah, but I don't know. They have a hard time kind of muttering the line of heel and babyface, where if somebody is over and they're a heel, that they keep them in that lane where they're still a bad guy. But I don't know. No, I can't say that because they've done that with Judgment Day. But they boo Judgment Day, so that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Judgment Day are heels. They don't really do nothing, but none of the heels are really heels. They're heels, but like none of them is doing some of the stuff that, like when Triple H was a heel, you hated that motherfucker. Like you could not. You know what I'm saying? Like even when Stone Cold turned heel with the Alliance, he was funny as hell. But Stone Cold beat the shit out of Michael Cole. He beat the shit out of JR. You know what I'm saying? He whooped Taz with a belt in the middle of the ring. Like they did shit that was a heel. Like look at the heels we got now. They just say something, and then they don't do nothing. Like that's why I hate when people say Dominic Mysterio is like the greatest heel. He ain't done shit. Like real heel, right? Drew McIntyre is probably the closest thing to a real heel. and that's probably about it.
Whoa, that's a hot take, LP. That's a hot take.
Think about it.
Yeah, man. Well, let's talk about NXT real quick and some NXT favorites. You had Ava just left NXT. Ava is the daughter of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and she was the manager for NXT, and she just left the company. I want to see what you guys think about Ava leaving, because I think that she really wanted to advocate for a lot of issues, but she couldn't because of her platform. And so when she left, she was like, F ICE and F this whole administration. And she said, I'm saying it with my whole chest. You know what I'm saying? So she stood on business, you know what I'm saying? So I shout out to Ava, man. But this now leaves a void in NXT. And so now you have all of the main stars that were in NXT. They are moved to main roster. It leaves a bunch of openness for them to create brand new stars from the roster that they have and the new call-ups. And it leaves an opening for a general manager spot, and who might take that spot. So I want to get some options out there. Who do you think can fill that GM spot for NXT and make it relevant? Let me go, Chop.
I don't know who they just gave the joint to last night. What's the guy name? They gave the intern.
Robert Strauss.
Yeah, whoever he is. I think he used to be a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Who did you say?
Robert E. Formerly known as Robert E., but Robert Strauss.
Oh, Robert Strauss. He'll be a good filler because he's funny. I kind of like him.
Right now, he's the interim GM, but he was working under Ava when she was the general manager.
I don't know who they can get at that position to, man. Like
Booker T seems like the better option to me. Why wouldn't you have Booker T become the general manager and run NXT? That would seem like the more logical choice, huh?
Just like how he runs Reality of Wrestling.
Yeah, that would seem like the more logical choice. And I think that Booker T, if he worked good with Shawn Michaels, he can help really build up some stars. I personally think that Booker T helped the career of Trick Williams.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
I personally think that he helped the careers of the Usos. I personally think that he's helped the careers of Roxanne Perez and a lot of stars that kind of like had their wing under Booker T. You know what I'm saying? Or it's under Booker T's wing. You know what I'm saying? I said it wrong. Anyway. Yeah. But I think that Booker T would be a great choice to be able to run that. Let me see. Roosevelt, who do you think would be good? I know that you got Robert Strauss in that spot, man, but who else do you think can bring some new fresh blood and some life into NXT?
Oh man. That's gonna be a tough one because there's so many people out there that are working on the independents that are working as a general manager type of deal. I could see WWE doing something crazy like bringing Teddy Long or putting William Regal back in that spot. Shawn Michaels for a while would be a good choice. If they did Shawn Michaels, I wouldn't be mad at that. Santino Marella. What if they bring Santino Marella to come and take over and be the GM for Raw and the confidant or whatever the hell he is for TNA? That would be very interesting as well. Especially with Joe Hendry being the NXT champion now.
Yeah. LP, I know you've heard of Joe Hendry. I know you believe in Joe Hendry. What do you think about Joe Hendry being the NXT champion?
I don't get the hype of that dude. I'm sorry. Just because he can turn around and I don't get the hype. I ain't mad at it, but what I'm surprised the purpose here is why WWE didn't jump on really like pushing him. Like he was super over. But I don't know that much about it. If you turn around and do some shit like that, I don't get the hype myself.
You get the hype. You did all the movements and everything. You believe in Joe Hendry.
I mean, the crazy thing about that is, as big as that shit was, WWE could have pushed that shit to the moon. That could have been like a yes movement. Like, there's people who don't even watch wrestling that might have heard that shit on TikTok or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So they're not taking advantage of a lot of stuff that they could really take advantage of. Prime example too, the dip back. And I said this before, over Femi, they can really push that dude to the moon and get a lot of viewers, a lot of black people that don't watch wrestling. Matter of fact, I was talking to somebody before, she watches wrestling, but she said her mama was walking past the TV and she was like, who is that? And she sat down and started watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has that type of character that can bring people. Actually, all those new call-ups got characters.
All three of them do. Oba, Trick, and definitely Trick.
Yeah,
like,
the
ladies love Trick.
Yeah, so they're not gonna put, you know, the one thing about WWE, if you get over on your own, they're not gonna push you anyway. You know, rest in peace, LA Knight, because LA Knight is another guy. He's still over. It's been 3 years. This dude is still pretty over. The fans still want to see something, and they just ain't gonna do it. So if I were him, I would leave. I go to AEW myself. Like, I know y'all say sometimes it's better to be with WWE, but I know you get more money, but at the same time, I know y'all said that about Matt Cardona. Like, I feel like he should have stayed where he was at, because they're not gonna. What is WWE really gonna do with him? Nothing where he was the king of the indies where he was at. So I don't know. I guess I know y'all disagreed and y'all said no, you know, he flew all the way to Saudi Arabia just to get thrown out in 5 minutes. It was worth the check, but
oh man. Well, look, that's some hot takes, man. You know what? Let's do some new hot takes. And Chop, if you can do me a huge favor, go out and come back in, because I want you to do this segment for me real quick.
All right, I got you.
All right. Let's talk about Ciampa real quick. Your boy Ciampa going to AEW, and he beats Mark Briscoe and becomes the new champion on his first match. Roosevelt, let me know what you think about it. How do you feel Ciampa did? And what do you think about his jump to AEW? Nothing.
I didn't know he was even competing for the title that damn fast. Like, you just got here, bro. In the words of Bianca Belair, you don't even go here. You just got here, and you got it. You not only did you get a title shot, but you got the title. Didn't Mark Briscoe just win the belt?
Yeah, he just won it. I guess he had it for a little bit.
About a month.
Yeah.
And you lose it that fast to somebody who just walked in the door. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tommaso Ciampa, but that's crazy to me.
Well,
look, go ahead, Effie.
No, I was gonna say, I think that just shows you that show how much they're trying to invest in him. Like, for them to do that, the AEW wants you to see that we see how the WWE fumbled this guy. We're not gonna fumble him. Let's go ahead, because most of the guys that come over, it don't take long before they get some gold or they get something. Because even with
it don't take long for them to get lost in the shuffle after that either.
Yeah, but but to be honest, that's at least they're getting something versus not getting nothing. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not
a. It's gotta be a build up though. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a builder. Like you're making me pay attention to this guy because you just put a belt on him. Because now I have to pay attention to him because he's the champion. But the moment they lose the belt, and it's like then they get lost, and it's like, okay, well, oh, that's right, I forgot he was there. You end up being like another Apollo Crews in another company.
Yeah, but maybe you're right. But if they do it right, I guess I can. I don't know. I can see it. I mean, WWE hasn't done that in a long time. Like I think when Taz first showed up, he won a belt. There's only been a handful of WWE guys I can remember that showed up. Carlito, remember? Shit, Carlito showed up on won a U.S. title. His first time he showed up, and we didn't know who the hell Carlito was. So,
okay, but answer me this, LP: are you going to watch AEW now?
I actually be watching AEW from time to time. I never know the schedule, so that's why I really don't watch it. If I knew the schedule more, then I probably would. I think that's AEW's problem, that people don't necessarily know unless you deep into it. You just don't know when to come in. But I'm really about to start because the stuff that I've seen. To me, I enjoy the clips more than the clips I see of WWE. So,
all right, answer me this: did you know he was even competing? He even had a match for the title.
Yeah, but when I saw when he first showed up. I knew he was going to
show up, but there was no advertisement of the match. It was just boom, he's got a belt, and I was like, well, when the hell did he wrestle? Because he just got there.
I think it was like an open challenge.
A lot of people knew he was coming. You know, I follow them dirt sheets a little bit. You know, I'd be bored sometimes, so I'll be following some of that stuff. So I knew he was about to come there. Just like I really feel like AJ Styles, unless he get a deal somewhere doing something behind the scene, I think AJ Styles more likely to show up at AEW than anywhere else. Me personally, I think that. I could be wrong, but to be honest, there isn't a wrestler in WWE that's gonna go to AEW that's gonna make everybody start watching AEW didn't, unless it's Roman Reigns. Let's say John Cena showed up at AEW. There's only like a couple of wrestlers that really can go over there and make everybody go over there. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if John Cena popped up at AEW. People are going to CM Punk. When CM Punk showed up at AEW, he brought a lot of people with him. You know what I'm saying? So certain wrestlers will, but for the most part, these wrestlers going back and forth, they're not really game changers like that. They're if Randy Orton went over there, it still wouldn't be as big as if Roman went over there. It'll be big, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not Roman. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is a good segue into a new segment that I want to try real quick. Chop, man, I wish the camera was on, man. I don't know if you got to touch the screen or something, but
It ain't on.
Nah, it's completely black.
All right, I'm going out and coming back in.
All right. Yeah, but you made some really good points, LP, man. And to be honest with you, the jump from WWE to AEW has been beneficial for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if your boy AJ Styles or whoever ends up in AEW. All right, I want to go ahead and try this new segment, man. Chop, I want you to kind of give me your opinion on things. All right. Let me go ahead and make your big face real quick if I can. Yep, here we go. Beautiful people, this is our new segment. I hope you enjoy it. It's called Chop It Up with Chop. Yeah. So I'm going to give you some one-liners, and I want you to let me know if you would chop it up, meaning that is a good thing, or you would cut it out, meaning there's some bullshit. All right?
Got it.
All right, here's the first one. LA Knight should be WWE champion.
Chop it up.
Okay. Explain that.
You said explain it?
Yeah.
He still got a pop right now, man. Like, So why not give him a belt? Y'all giving everybody else belts. Now who should he take it off? I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know who he should get it off of. Neither one of them. But I would like to see LA Knight a champion, though.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to bring it back because the camera went out again, but we can still hear you. All right, here's the next one. Sami Zayn should go to AEW.
Chop it up.
Okay. All right. Why you think
needs
Sami
to go-
should go to AEW?
Hey, he needs to go where he's appreciated at, man. Like y'all just doing my boy Sammy bad, man. And then like this daggone it Royal Rumble performance right then, like that shows like, bro, they ain't putting no belt on you. Like the way he just got destroyed in that Royal Rumble, it was like it looked like the way Oba just beat the Viking Warriors. That's what I'm gonna compare that match to.
Okay. It was garbage. All right. I got another one for you. The Street Profits should stay in NXT.
Cut it out. I'm a huge Street Profits fan, man. I'm tempted to be like, y'all just go to AEW too, because WWE ain't showing y'all no love. Like why not put them and the Usos against each other in the belt?
Yeah, they did used to have a lot of bangers with the Usos, man, and they I think they can really pull something out of each other. I think that the tag team division definitely needs to get shaken up a little bit. And here's the last one. Triple H doesn't see color.
Chop it up, man. We all know that.
Yeah, he oh man, chop it up, yeah. Well, you know, obviously, shout out to you, Trips, for introducing the main roster to some culture. You know what I'm saying?
Black History Month.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, fellas, this has been an absolute great show. Thank you guys for being on here talking about Raw and the Royal Rumble. I'm excited to see what wrestling is going to look like on the road to WrestleMania. Fellas.
Well, hold on. Before we get ready to start closing out, let me run through this really, really quick. Because it's coming up at the end of the month. Elimination Chamber is coming up at the end of the month. And these are predicted matches. These is what the Bleacher Report is thinking, but these are going to be the matches for Elimination Chamber. So you got the World Heavyweight title match with CM Punk and Logan Paul, with all this dissent within the division. They feel as though this is going to be what's going to break up the division, which makes no sense to me. I don't know why you're going to break these guys up. And they're doing pretty good, in my opinion. Then you got the WWE Women's title of Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. That's definitely, I can see that happening. The Women's Elimination Chamber is going to have Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Julia, and Lash Legend. Especially with Alexa Bliss. No, not Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan is going after Stephanie Valkyria's title. Then I guess they're trying to find somebody for Jade Cargill or Tiffany Stratton after that elimination chamber match. And then for the men's elimination chamber, you got Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Damian Priest, Randy Orton, Trick Williams, and Ilya Dragunov.
The Ilya was okay.
So again, 4 matches on another PLE.
Hey, can I say something real fast?
Yeah, go
That
for it.
that women's this past Monday. I don't know if y'all saw the match between Stephanie and Valkyria, whatever her name is, and what's
Raquel.
it, Raquel. Me, if I was a writer, Raquel would have won that belt because I don't know if you remember when she jumped she had her on like the ropes and she like power bombed her through the table or whatever. And I would have gave her that belt. You could have created a storyline between Liv and Raquel going into any PLE right now, like Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. But you could have created a little storyline between them two because Liv still want her belt back. She still want her run back. You know what I'm saying? But you about to go against your best friend. So why not? You should have I would have took that belt off her and created something because right now the women's world title is trash. It ain't nothing going on. That could have been your to me, that could have been it right there.
Yeah, I kind of agree. And wasn't Stephanie is she working from an injury?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I think it was her
Yeah,
ankle or
she's
something.
still dealing with an injury right now.
Yeah,
So why wouldn't you switch? And I'm agreeing with you, Chop. Why wouldn't you switch it then and there? Now you have some meat going into it because if Raquel would have won, now you have that dynamic between it makes it personal now because you're friends and you're in the same group and now you're beefing. It would have led to a more dynamic storyline than what we have with Liv and Stephanie Valkyrie. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I kind of agree with you on that. I think the Elimination Chamber sounds good. It's only 4 matches, which kind of pisses me off, but it sounds good. I mean, obviously for the women's, you could have interjected some new meat in there other than Lash Legend. Go ahead.
I just wanted to know if Roosevelt has any more of that weed left. He was smoking. Said that the vision is doing pretty damn good right now. The vision is the worst group of all fucking time. What are you talking about? They're doing pretty good. What the hell have they done? Roosevelt, explain yourself. Explain what the hell have they got no damn belts. They got no aura. They got nothing. What
Do
the hell?
they need a belt? Do they need a belt?
What? What faction has never had? What faction has never had at least 1 or 2 titles in?
It took a while for the Judgment Day to get a belt. They didn't just jump off and get a title right off the bat.
At one point down the Judgment, they had all the belts.
Yes, but it took a while for them to get there. They didn't just come in and start just taking everything. Like the whole dynamic, the dynamic that you have with the division, like there's a lot more you can do with it, man. I think they push too much by adding too many people. I think that factor of it is what's hurting them. Like adding Logan Paul and Austin Theory, they really did not need that. They would have done very much. They would have did great with just Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. If they'd have left them two by themselves with Paul Heyman, they'd have been perfect. But you added Logan Paul, who adds no value to them. Yeah, Austin Theory, who add no value to himself. So yeah, I mean they doing all right, but this whole I think what the problem is what WWE did to themselves is they put themselves in a corner with Braun Breaker. Because Braun Breaker is a monster and a star. And it's like you put him with a mouthpiece that he really didn't need. He's a hothead, so you got nobody that can control him. So why? I mean, I don't know. I think I just contradicted myself.
The Vision is a group of people who don't need each other. Like none of them need each other. All of them were doing perfectly fine by themselves. So okay, you like, all right, let's put the squad together. How many title shots? Logan Paul had a couple title shots. Like everybody in that group has had some moments, and since they've been together, I would take the oddities I would take the oddities with Corgan
Who
and
said the
Earthquake.
oddities?
I would take the oddities over the Vision. They need to end that shit because, and now too, you got whoever the Masked Man. Okay, I know we about to end it, Brian. I know it. But we didn't talk about the Masked Man. Why the fuck are we doing another Masked Man? Is it Logan Paul? A lot of people saying it's Logan Paul. Some people said it's Jake Paul. Like, who gives a shit? But who got who the Masked Man is? I guess. And let's end it after. We can end it after that. We can end it after that. But who do y'all think is?
What was that last question?
Who do y'all think the Masked Man is?
Bro, I really don't know. It's somebody who uses a stump. It might be a swerve. I'm thinking it might be I don't know, bro. I thought it might have been Ricky Saints, maybe.
Ricky Saints. He ain't got no facial hair.
The dude had facial hair?
Yeah.
You can see the hair right there and right on the chin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just throwing the spitball at the wall. I don't know who the hell does that.
I think it's Montez Ford.
I thought it was Montez Ford too, but the dude is white.
Yeah, the dude is white.
Dude was right.
He got makeup.
Well,
They put it on his ankles too.
Yeah, I don't know. And the more I kept looking at it, I was like, I really don't know who that is. I thought it was probably Seth, but I was like, the dude ain't really built like Seth. So I couldn't really tell exactly who it is. Maybe somebody from NXT.
But the thing is, no matter who it is, none of that matters because none of them got any belts or none of them got any kind of thing that really matters. Even when Seth Rollins is gonna be back by Elimination Chamber, I guarantee he gonna be back before he's supposed to come back. So he gonna be back soon. I really think he was gonna show up in the Rumble until they gave up that shit on ESPN, and then they knew they couldn't do
it. Yeah, that was really messed up.
Yeah, I think that's what probably happened. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, the cat's out the bag. Now we got to cover up. Oh, man. Well, look, fellas, man, it's a great show. I know we can talk about this for a couple more hours, but we can catch y'all back on the flip side on the next week. Fellas, tell the beautiful people what you guys going on and where can they find you. Chop, where can they follow the smoke?
You can check us out. Check us out at Chop House Barbecue and Catering. Facebook, Instagram, both of them the same. What I got going on? I really ain't got too much going on right now with these cold weather. So right now we still focusing on catering, knocking down catering, and bring the food truck out probably like maybe once a week right now.
All right, absolutely, man. If y'all want to follow the smoke, go check out what Chop House Barbecue got going on. You will not be disappointed. Best barbecue in North Carolina, hands down. Not even barbecue, best food, man. That boy Chop be getting it in. So shout out to Chop House Barbecue. Roosevelt, what you got going on, and where can the people find you?
Yeah, man. It's like I said earlier, I got a show this weekend. I got a trip I need to do next week down in Tampa. And then I got the fight at the end of the month in New York, man. You guys can follow me on TikTok, Rose official _ Mr. Everything. Instagram, Roosevelt the Fighter. Yeah, man, and right here on the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, man. And make sure y'all go to the mallmaniaevent.com website and visit all our affiliates, especially Blue Hearts for Autism, man. Y'all make sure y'all show some love to us.
Absolutely, man. LPZ, the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. What you guys going on, and where can the people find you?
Check out everything on my Instagram, One Click Photography Shoots. Upcoming shoots, upcoming shows, castings, and all that stuff. You can check me out there and stay locked in.
Absolutely. And my name is Brian Renegade. You can find me on all platforms at Brian Renegade and see what I got going on. You can also follow the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast pages that we have on Facebook, Instagram, all those places. You can check out the Mall Mania events and upcoming events that we have with Mall Mania at mallmaniaevent.com, and go check out Blue Hearts for Autism. Those families could definitely use some help. So go over to Blue Hearts for Autism and support our program, support our events that we have going on, and support a good cause. All right. We can't hold y'all no longer. You know, we got to do this at the end of every show. We got to give a little bit of motivation. Got to give something for the people to hold on to. The more we do these, the more I'm starting to see other people start to steal our flow. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give more positivity, but it's okay. We are inspirers. What do you call it? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's give a little inspiration to the peoples. Roosevelt, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna keep it simple and say hug somebody today. It's a lot of us is leaving this planet really early, really soon, and a lot of people we don't even know when it's going to happen. So just hug somebody, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, it's 5 years since my best friend passed. His birthday was this past Saturday. My fourth grade teacher just passed today. So just hug somebody and be good to yourselves and each other. That's the final word for the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast.
Absolutely. Hug somebody. Just make sure that they want to be hugged back. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. LPZ, the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yeah, I kind of want to piggyback off what Roosevelt said and just hug somebody. Like Lash Legends, if you can hear this podcast, just give your boy a hug. The villain, somebody tag Lash Legends. Your boy.
What's really wrong with you, bro?
To stick out my work and just stay positive.
Yeah, get some of that Lash Legend love. With your boy, the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, LP. Chop, Marcus Cofield, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Stay positive. It's a lot of negative energy going around, a lot of craziness going around. Just stay positive. That's all stay positive.
Absolutely, man. Stay positive. Stay motivated. Keep on pushing. That is the final word from your boy, Chef Chop. All right. Beautiful people, if I have to leave you with a final word, it is overcome. You can overcome anything in your life with focus and consistency. You can overcome anything in your life that you have challenges with if you stay honest with yourself, if you work towards your goals. You can overcome any challenges that come if you have a good support system around you, if you surround yourself with good people. You can overcome if you put your mind to it. Build yourself up so you can become a tank in this world of problems. You can overcome. We shall. I feel like I want to say, we shall overcome. Yeah. You can overcome your problems if you put your mind to it. Just stay down, stay prayed up, and stay focused, and you will overcome. That is the final word from you, boy. Brian Renegade. All right. We can't hold y'all no longer. LP, let me see your face. All right. You know what to do.